kinda always dreaded the idea of making one of these videos, but I thought I'd grab the title before some random influencer retrospective channel did. Love those kinds of vids, by the way. Keep up the good work, fellas. Now, don't worry. I promise this video is way less dramatic than how I'm setting it up. I'm just extra. But I thought I have an honest chat with you, my gamers. Howdy, y'all. SuperButterBuns here, the obnoxious bread behind your favorite goofy for beginners and yelling about games that pique my interest. I'm sure most of y'all are well aware that my upload schedule has been kind of abysmal over the last 3 years, and I have some explaining to do. First of all, I want to apologize to my subscribers for not keeping y'all informed and properly communicating on why I stop uploading consistently and where those videos be at. Now, I have been pretty open about my situation on Twitch, Twitter, and Hidden Frames in Kingdom Hearts 3 for beginners. Shout out to the folks who caught it. But I understand those platforms aren't everyone's cup of lard, and my YouTube audience deserves to know the same information in y'all's preferred format. So, very sorry for keeping y'all in the dark. At the time, a part of me was kind of ashamed to make a I'm leaving YouTube video or whatever, since I wasn't sure how long the downtime was going to last, but clearly a lot of time has passed between my scattered uploads. Now, 2020 was a tough year for everyone in different ways, but in my case, once the world kind of stopped for a bit, so did I. I found myself at a crossroads, with my channel career on one side and my personal life and health on the other. So in 2020, I made the choice to truly prioritize myself for the first time in a long time. Ironically, the early success and support of my channel gave me the opportunity to finally stop and address some long-standing physical and mental health issues that have been plaguing me for well over a decade. But untying that knot came at the price of my energy and productivity. Intense therapy, medication balancing, and learning to thrive, not just survive, can take a lot out of a little loaf. Similar to how your legs feel after running up a mountain, my body and mind became limp from exhaustion. And can you turn that down? I'm having a moment. Anyways, I didn't want to gain more attention until I felt like I was ready to handle the stress and responsibility that can come with being a YouTuber/influencer, since I never thought my channel would ever get to the size it is now. Hell, I never made a 500k sub celebration video because I was so overwhelmed with the existential dread of being perceived online that I could barely comprehend what was happening. And then I blinked and was suddenly at 600k. So, going through a huge personal journey to reduce the amount of decade-long toxic stress that had wrecked my nervous system doesn't go smoothly while having thousands, if not millions of eyeballs on you. I have seen other creators crash and burn trying to walk that fine line, and I didn't want to make the same mistakes. I thought suspending my wings was a lot wiser than getting too close to the sun, if you know what I mean. Now, obviously, I still wanted to maintain an online presence by uploading here every blue moon so folks didn't think I was dead. Mission failed in that regard, but for the most part, I focused what energy I did have on streaming, because Twitch and YouTube are very different types of platforms. I've been streaming just as long as I've been on YouTube, but streaming was just easier to manage due to its size, and it didn't burn out my creative mind while I was in this healing process. In fact, it's really helped me build my confidence and values over the years, but I know it is not the best content I can offer, and it's definitely not why people sub here. So I'm sorry if I've let y'all down or disappointed some of y'all with empty promises and missed opportunities. Y'all have given me so much love and support because of my videos, for which I am forever grateful, because it has changed my life for the better. I greatly appreciate the folks who have been kind, understanding, and supportive during this drought period. It has helped me more than you know. But in the end, life is a lot bigger and messier than a normal upload schedule. Like many of you, I've changed a lot over the last 3 years, but in that, I've achieved personal milestones, broadened my horizons, and discovered what truly makes me happy in life. So I really hope my personal growth shows in future content. I'm definitely in a more emotionally stable place than I was, and I'm determined to deliver quality content, but I still want to maintain a healthy work-life balance. I can't be promising videos every month or something, but I ain't going going anywhere, y'all. I plan to be in the YouTube space for as long as I can. Even if it takes me several months, or God forbid another year, I got a huge list of videos that will eventually see the light of day. Slowly, but surely. With that being said, I do want to clarify moving forward that when it comes to For Beginners, don't expect me to cover the latest and greatest out the gate. I did manage that a few times back in my youthful days, and I'm not sure if that set some kind of expectation, but to be real, those videos were incredibly difficult to put out following their release. I barely had a life during the normal YouTube grind, and I definitely didn't have one while trying to get those out at a decent time. I mean, most of my For Beginners are on titles that have been out for several years, so I don't think I'm the channel to look to for brand new game reviews. Now, if you are eager to know my thoughts on the latest and greatest, I host a gaming news stream on Twitch twice a month to get those feelings out, and I post fresh playthroughs of new releases on my side channel, SuperButterBuns. SuperButterBuns will always be my main channel for content I am most proud of that is highly edited, scripted, and thought out, and Super Extra Buns is just for stream content. I separated these two forms of content to save y'all's notifications some obnoxious pain. Subscribe there for tied-over content, if you will. Also, because modern games nowadays rarely release as a full finished product, for the sake of making a comprehensive, educational, and accurate For Beginners, I have found it is much better to wait a few years before covering any of these modern titles. That way I can accommodate for updates, DLC, and community discoveries. I know folks are eager for a beginner's guide on brand new games, but I really make these videos with the hopes of making veterans laugh while helping folks who are starting a game way further down the line. For people who don't know if you will. Not so much folks buying at day one and need some quick tips and goofy jokes. I feel like there are plenty of other talented creators that fill that need, so I will continue to take my time to deliver the bestest, butteriest videos I can, rather it be for beginners, yelling about, do you remembers, and anything else in between. So that's all I really got for y'all now, but I want to thank y'all for sticking with me and just being amazing gamers all around. This YouTube adventure has been scary in a few ways, but also life-changing. So I hope this update answers some questions and reassures y'all that the oven is indeed on, and this bread be baking. So enjoy this little sneak peek of things to come. Toodles! But Midgar is the most advanced city on the planet, with the Shinra Electric Company smack in the center, ruling over its urban pizza pie with an iron fist made of big business capitalism. Now, they may have used their private armies to do some tiny war crimes, human rights violations, bioweapon experimentations, and are sucking the planet's life force dry to power their endeavors. But you know what? They earned all that money and influence by pulling up their bootstraps, ditching the Starbucks, and securing a small loan of $1 billion. So if you're a hater, you're probably just jealous, okay? Anyway, the story quickly takes off when a speeding train ruins the wide shot, and we are introduced to the dude-flipping, guy-kicking, profanity-spitting eco-terrorist group, Avalanche.
Avalanche. Go green or get creed.
Okay, we gotta rework that one. I hear it now, guys. Scrap it.